At the first Dancing with the Docs, I worked backstage as my mom's makeup artist. Last year, I was promoted to be the person who collected the judges' score sheets between dances. And now this year I'm the speaker, so quite the promotion. So, of course, the real reason I'm up here is because of my mom, Pam. She was my best friend, my biggest supporter, my ultimate role model, an incredibly positive and inspiring person who brought light to so many lives. She was a fixture in many of the Cape's communities, always the person who saw the good in everyone, lifted up the talents of others, and encouraged people to be themselves and to be confident. She spread light and optimism everywhere she went. Pam was so excited to dance at the first Dancing with the Docs. She loved Cape Wellness, its mission, and the people behind it, and was thrilled to be able to help in that mission by doing what she loved to do the most: dance. Just 5 months after the event, Pam was diagnosed with stage 1 cervical cancer. I was with her when she got the call. From that very first moment, it was no problem, no fear. She was strong, she had hope abounding, she believed she would get better. That whole fall of treatment, Pam's positive attitude about her situation never faltered. It wasn't her mindset alone that got Pam through her initial treatment. Pam made the decision after being diagnosed to share her news on Facebook and received an outpouring of love and support in return. Her village of friends encouraged her to practice some serious self-care, with one in particular recommending that she request a Cape Wellness card. Of course, as someone so involved in Cape Wellness, she had forgotten that she too could request its services. The day she received her Cape Wellness card, Pam was empowered and relieved. Her intensive treatment plan meant she wouldn't be able to work through the fall, which would have meant that extras like yoga and acupuncture were off the table. Cape Wellness swept that financial hardship aside and put the power to choose self-care back into Pam's hands. She integrated yoga, acupuncture, and Reiki into her schedule of radiation and chemo. Reiki kept her energy vibrating at a level that let her maintain her brilliant attitude. Acupuncture pinpointed where she needed extra care physically and emotionally. And yoga reminded her that she was still strong and gave her much-needed headspace amidst her life's upheaval. Pam finished her initial treatment in December 2017 and was joyfully declared cancer-free. Being at Dancing with the Docs last year meant so much to Pam. For her, it was a celebration. She had made it, and she was so grateful to celebrate her victory, her spirit, her ability to be there and dance with her friends and the community that she so loved. As she described it, Dancing with the Docs 1 and 2 were awesome life bookends. But not every story has a happy ending. Pam's cancer metastasized over the spring, and she passed away last summer. Yet even in her final weeks, her positive attitude was extraordinary. She was at peace, she felt no fear. This was in large part due to the constant love she felt coming from the amazing community around her. Pam's community was everything to her, a community made up of so many different kinds of people, with only one thing in common: her. She saw the light in everyone and brought joy to their lives regardless of who they were or where they came from. She made room for everyone in her circle. Cape Wellness Collaborative functions just as Pam viewed the world. Integrative therapies in most places around the world tend to be exclusive. They are only for the people who can educate themselves on what's out there and afford to pay for those extras that their insurance won't cover. But here on the Cape, Cape Wellness has broken down these educational, financial, and social barriers to receiving the most complete care. Yes, it's amazing. Cape Wellness has made room for everyone in their circle of wellness. The heart of Cape Wellness is not just providing integrative therapies. It's making integrative therapies inclusive, available to anyone in our community facing cancer. That's why Pam loved this organization so much. And I would say that we can all dance to that. Thank you.